Hello everyone, again this is Yaz and we are on the third part of creating an account on oDesk.com. So right now this is a continuation of the um in I mean this is the second part of accomplishing your oDesk profile so that clients may be able to know what your capabilities are and your background and so on and so forth. So after the hourly pay rate, we will be asked to take the oDesk readiness test. This oDesk readiness test will indicate if you have completely understood how oDesk works and all the stuff you need to know, like how to withdraw an earning, how to transact with a client, and so on and so forth. So, if you will take the oDesk readiness test, it is very much advisable to read all the um, information you need to know about oDesk. Um, there will be some reading materials that oDesk provides to the freelancers so that they may be able to master all the stuff they need to know. Okay, so let's just skip that part first and then I'll go back on all the tests that you need to take so that um actually these tests, there are a lot of tests that you may be able to take on oDesk, like for example the grammar test and so on and so forth. So again, let's just skip that part first and I'll get back to that one on the next tutorial, next part of my tutorial. So okay, let's just okay, here the edit availability. So since you are new, of course you have to choose the yes, you are available to work full time. If you do not have any other works, I mean apart from oDesk, let's say you are working in an office 8 hours a day, so you can just work, well, you can just choose part-time or less than 10 hours a week. But if you are just home doing nothing, well, I guess you can take the full time, you can choose the full-time option, which will require you to work 30 plus hours a week or more. I mean, I work for like 70 hours a week to ensure that I reach my dollar quota. Anyway, so just click the save button below. So if you have chosen the available option, the availability, you have turned on the availability option, you may be able to receive what you call this some invitations from clients who are looking for contractors and they think that you are capable on handling their business, so they can send you an invitation. But if you are not, if you think you are busy on other tasks, then just click the what you call that, the other option, which is they're not available. Then clients may not be able to see your profile, so the public profile. So just click the edit on the upper right corner of your screen so that you may be able to edit all the information under the my public profile, your public profile. So profile access, there are three options: the public, the oDesk users only, and the private. When you choose the public, let's say someone googles your name, your oDesk profile will be shown on the search engine result page, the SERP. So this is much advisable, especially that clients search for freelancers through oDesk. So if your profile is publicly available, then it will be easier for them to see you. Another option is oDesk users only. So only those who have an account on oDesk may be able to see your profile. If you will choose the private option, then these will limit your accounts. Um, these will certainly limit your account. I mean, clients may not be able to see you and send an invitation. Other freelancers may not also be able to see you, not unless they have your your URL, something like that. Okay, so for I personally advise that you choose either the oDesk users only or the public profile. So for this account, we are going to choose the public profile. So the display name, so it's well, you can choose the you can choose oDesk to show your full name. For example, in my part, the name I've provided is Yaz Garcia. So on the profile, they may be able to see your whole name. So another option is the first name and last initial. So for example, my name is Yaz Garcia. Uh, on your oDesk profile, your name will only be shown as Yaz G. Okay, so the title again, we have mentioned that one on the on the previous part of the oDesk profile. So I have placed SEO expert, years of experience, let's say 4. So overview, there are, as you can see below, highlight. Okay, so the overview will highlight your strengths and let clients know why they should hire you. Read a good example and a bad example of an overview statement. So when you click this hyperlink below, where you'll be directed to a good example of an overview statement. So okay, so a good overview statement. Over the last 5 years, I've developed a wide range of websites using HTML, so on and so forth. Why is this good? Okay, so as you can see, the overview states all the skills that you are capable of doing. Like you know how to do HTML, PHP, MySQL. These overview statement is perfect for web designers, web developers, and so on and so forth. If you intend to write SEO articles, then you can mention that you are skilled in handling Google Analytics. Well, you can also mention a lot of softwares that you use in order for you to optimize an article and so on and so forth. Okay, so sorry, I had to cut some um I have to cut some part of the videos. Anyway, going back, so I have just mentioned the good example. I have just opened the pop-up for the good example of an overview statement. So let me show to you the bad example of an overview statement. Okay, so for the bad overview statement, here's an example. A team player, hardworking, and dedicated freelancer who wants to become a part of a growth-oriented firm. So why is this bad? First, the grammatical errors. You have to make sure that your overview has no grammar or any punctuation errors, because of course if you do have any errors in your overview, then your clients will most likely, potential clients will most likely not be interested on the type of work that you may be able to provide. Or if in case your grammar is not important on the work that he requires you to do, for example, you're a web designer or a virtual assistant who will just need to consolidate some data on an Excel sheet. Yes, your grammar is not that important. However, good communication is important when it comes to landing a job on oDesk. Of course, if I am a client, I'd rather hire someone who knows how to speak English well rather than someone who will give me a headache trying to understand what that freelancer is trying to imply. Okay, so another reason why this overview is bad, it's because it's generic. It doesn't give any information of what you are really capable of providing. Like what is mentioned below doesn't summarize your particular domain experience, doesn't mention your actual skills, doesn't say what jobs you're actually interested in. So a good overview should sum up all your skills, all your interests, all your availabilities in order for the client to understand what you are really capable of. So let us try to write a good overview. Okay, so here's a very brief overview. Okay, so I've been working online for almost 2 years, handling several SEO projects. I'm proficient in article spinning. Okay, so researching for link building, and so on and so forth. So you can also mention the social media sites you can work on. For example, I can handle social media sites such as one Facebook, two Twitter, three Pinterest, and so on and so forth. You can also mention all the softwares you are familiar with. Like for example, I am very much skilled in using softwares such as, so since you are an SEO writer, you can, or an SEO expert, you can mention software such as um, Google Analytics. Although this one is not really a software, but a free report platform provided by Google to see how your website, I mean what how your website performs on the search engine. Let's say whether your traffic is increasing and so on and so forth. So okay, so I'm very much skilled in using, let's just delete the okay, wait, let's just delete the software word, using Google Analytics, keyword planner, some software such as Hide My Ass, which basically cloaks your IP. Let's say you are from India and then you can choose an IP from USA, and then the platform will figure out that you are really from the USA. That's how Hide My Ass works. Okay, so I am available from, you have to mention what your availability is. I am available to work on, I am available to work during, from Mondays, to work from Mondays to Fridays, from, no wait, I am available to work from 2 a no 12 p.m. to, no 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. GMT. Okay, so that's it. Basically, that's a good overview, because you have mentioned all the platforms, all the softwares and whatsoever. I mean, all the things that you need to use being an SEO expert. So just click save. Okay, so again, I am on my limit on screencast, so I have to post and rather end this tutorial and then just work on the fourth part of my oDesk tutorial. Thank you and have a great day ahead.